Hey guys, welcome back. It's time for the first work stream of episode 3, right? It's been about a month since episode 2 came out. You know, it's pretty awesome. Glad to finally have that behind me. It's a crazy episode, took a lot of work. Episode 3 hopefully will be significantly less work, but still will be a lot, of course. But we'll just see how it goes. I will admit, didn't actually work that much on episode 3. Basically, took a break for about a month, right? Just wanted to just, episode 2 took a lot out of me. Was getting pretty like stressed out in ways you're not supposed to be. It's like, man, I'm getting too stressed out about this. It's like, gotta just step back. But we're back. Episode 3 looking looking to have a good time with episode 3. Welcome everybody. We have Soon, the Wort Nerd, Kowalian, Eon, right? Thanks to you all for being here. But yeah, let's just get into it, and yeah, we'll go from there. So the music this time is going to be Mario Kart World, right? Came out a couple weeks ago. It's pretty good. It's one of the best parts is that it has a lot of music in it, right? A lot of really good remixes of just Mario games across like the entire series. It's really really cool what they did with that. But yeah, we'll listen to that, and that's what we'll be doing. So yeah, and make sure the volume on everything's good. I always know the audio on these things overpowers me like really powerfully. So I think we can do that, and then we can make the music a little louder. Let me know if anything's too quiet. But yeah. And we'll get started. Os! Hey, Sanichi. Os! Yeah. It's like a very shortening of Ohayou gozaimasu, or yeah, usually people use it for that. It's like os. So you also hear azas. Right? You hear that it's a shortening of Ohayou. Arigatou gozaimasu, right? Anyway, there we go. Okay. So it should actually work a lot nicer in terms of I don't have to mess with the windows as much due to the second monitor that I have now. So we'll see if that makes things smoother. But anyway, there we go. So we're gonna actually, again, I barely started episode 3 so far, but we're gonna try to fix that. Right, we're fixing that today. But we'll just kind of go up to where I did it, or we'll start from the beginning and just kind of go up to it. And just kind of see how it is so far. So, we've got the can I help right? Now we've got another choice. Got that accessible now. So, can I help? We've got mind if I help too? I know a thing or two about network stuff. Are you sure? I can't just stand back when there's people in need. Though I guess I'm just being meddlesome, huh? Right. Man, I really wish I could have another emote on YouTube, because then I could make it this one. Grr, I don't like where this is going. I might not get to look good in front of Yu-chan. Kagami's favorite class. Or it's like, my favorite class is the spy. Right? That's Kagami. Kagami plays Team Fortress 2. She's definitely playing the spy, because she's got the mask on and everything. Kagami, what are you doing? That's what I'm thinking anyway. It's not like that at all. Thanks, Yoshi-kun. You'll be a huge help. Thank you so much. So, when will you be available? I'm good whenever. How about you, Konata-san?
いつでもいいよ。
Anytime works for me.
じゃあ今からはダメかな。
And could you help now? I always think about my commas here. I think that does need a comma. We should have a comma. I have it open, but we're not. Trust me, I'm fixing it. I guess it's like, then, could you help now? Let me hear about the pause in the voice. Is it good? Yeah, it's like, ja. Yeah, ima kana dame kana, right? And could you help now?
いいよ。今日は帰るだけだしね。
Sure, I was just gonna go home anyway.
私も付き合っていい？ちょっと興味があるの。
Mind if I tag along? I am a bit interested.
私も。豊ちゃん、ダメかな。
Me too. Mituka-chan, is that okay?
いいですよ。だからさんは？
Sure thing. How about you, Takata-san?
お邪魔してもよろしいでしょうか。お手伝いできるかもしれませんし。
Hey, I can't come with all of you? I might be able to assist.
おお、心強いね。ゆうちゃん、なんとかなると思うよ。
Ooh, isn't this reassuring? Now, isn't this reassuring? Yu-chan, I think we're gonna figure this out.
よかった。皆さん、よろしくお願いしますね。
That'd be awesome. I'll be counting on you guys.
海まで。ひよりと私はこれから野暮用があります。
Yabayo? Which means like a small errand. Sorry, but Hiyori and I have a small errand we have to take care of now. Uh-oh. I mean, it's not pre-shadowing? What do you call this? It's pre-shadowing, guys.
先輩方にお手伝いを頼んでる時に申し訳ないんすけど、ちょっと学園祭のことで。
We're really sorry to do this after we just asked you senpai to help us, but it's for the school festival. You senpai is a interesting thing because it's like she's saying senpai tachi, right? You probably say you guys. I don't know if people say you senpai, but that is what I think you would say. They're gonna blow up the skull wall. Yeah, you senpai. I guess that's just fine, right? I mean, I was thinking about it. Senpai, the plural of senpai is just senpai, so you senpai.
うん、別に気にしなくていいよ。
Hey, Lich. Yo, I'm early this time. Great to see ya. You don't have to worry about it. I don't think this will take very long.
私らの存在意義に関わることなんでどうしても外せないんす。すんませんす。
Our reason for existing depends on it, so we really can't mess this up. Sorry. Wow, that sounds really tough. Wish you the best of luck with that.
ありがとうございます。この手で自由をつかみ取れます。フリーダム。
Thank you so much. This is how we'll gain liberation. Freedom! Get those USA flags in the chat, guys. Do they even have that? I guess they probably do, right? You gotta get those USA flags. It's almost July 4th. I mean, like, you know, it's peak freedom time, right? Yeah. Well, I'm sure it's in there somewhere. Actually, I'm not sure if it doesn't matter. Just moving on.
パーティー。それ以上は言わなくていいから。ではでは失礼します。
Patty, don't say more than you have to. Well, we better get going.
わかった。それじゃあまた後でね。
Okay, I see. Then we'll see you later. And I think this is where you actually properly enter Lucky Star Universe. Like, once the scene ends. Like, it's when the save file actually counts you as being in Lucky Star Universe.
あんたってパソコンとか得意な方なの？
So, Yoshi-kun, you're good with computers? Decently good. I have my own computer. Bald Eagle, yeah, good. Decently good. I have my own personal computers, so I have a fair bit of experience. Again, this is an interesting conversation you'll see because they're talking about, you know, this is very of the time, right? Nowadays, computers are very ubiquitous in a way that back then they weren't this ubiquitous. But you'll kind of see that.
どんなことしてる？
Oh, what sort of stuff do you do? Basic internet stuff, I guess. Reading the news, sending emails, stuff like that. Sometimes I'll use chatting apps too. Like he uses Soul Link Messenger, right? Which is like MSN Messenger.
普通すぎてつまんないよ。
That's so ordinary and boring.
何を期待してんのよ、あんたは。
What the hell were you expecting? How about you guys? Do you use computers? Again, what a weird question. You know, nowadays it would be, I guess it's not so much, right? I mean, people, it's like, oh, I don't use computers. I only use my iPhone or my iPad. Oh, look, a free iPad.
私は調べ物をしたり、少しだけゲームをしますね。
I use them to look up things and play a few games. I started learning Japanese a couple of days ago. Well, congrats. Good luck with that. I wonder if I'll be at a level where I can read RGO in Japanese before the full patch comes out. Well, you'd have to probably be pretty dedicated to do that. RGO is like probably not the. It's pretty. It's like both on the easier scale of Japanese, but at the same time, like there is some stuff that gets thrown. It's like, you know, the references and such, especially, where they use some really complicated, like, you know, you really have to be good at your Japanese to not get thrown off by it. You know. So yeah. But I mean, you know, best of luck to you on that one. But I mean, full patch comes out. I mean, again, we're gonna hope for within like a year, right? Maybe within a year, full patch will be out. Because yeah, I think I've told you this, or told people this on stream. Like, after episode 4, like episode 5, 6, 7, I'm largely gonna just use the video series translation. We'll see if I change my mind on that, but like probably. And in which case, it'll be real quick. You think most of the reference? Yeah, I mean, you also have to just watch a lot of stuff to even get all the references, but the tricky thing with the references is that sometimes, you know, there's a lot of lines where you're just going to be left like completely confused because you're not even going to realize that it was supposed to be a reference, right? And so you're just going to be like, what in the world were they even saying? But yeah, I use them to look up things and play a few games. You play games, Miyuki-san? I never would have guessed.
ゲームって言っても、みゆ
She's-
きさんがやるのはソリティアとかそういうやつだよ。
She says games, but what Miyuki-san means is that she plays stuff like solitaire.
単純ですけど、ついついのめり込んでしまうんですよ。気づいたらよく1万点を超えてますね。
They may be simple, but I often end up getting sucked into them. Before I know it, I'm scoring over 10,000 points. Now, 10,000 points in solitaire, I had to look this up, but 10,000 points in solitaire is like a really, really good score, apparently. So it's like, I think it's like world record in solitaire is like... Okay, well, completing solitaire. I don't remember where. I looked it up at some point, and about the scoring in solitaire, like Microsoft, probably we're talking about Windows XP solitaire. 10,000 points, I think, is a pretty high score in that game. Using, you know, especially I think if you talk about score, like it's per game, right? In solitaire, so it's like, yeah, I think best score in solitaire. I don't remember. I guess it depends on the game, right? Yeah, we're not gonna worry about it. All I know is 10,000. 10,000 is really good. Although I think there's one time she says that in the anime, I think she talks about how good she is at Minesweeper. And if I recall correctly, people were poo-pooing. I think I saw people talking about it in one of the Discord servers where people were poo-pooing like her her Minesweeper ability, because she could beat hard in 100 seconds. And hard in 100 seconds apparently is not very good if you're like a really serious solitaire player. But it seemed impressive to me, at least. That's quite the incredible score. How about you, Kagami-san, Tsukasa-san?
私はちょっとだけかな。みゆきと同じ感じでソリティアはやらないけどね。
I guess I use them a little bit. I use them similar to how Miyuki does. Though I don't play solitaire.
私も同じかな。みなみちゃんとゆたかちゃんは？
It's the same for me. How about you, Minimi-chan, Yutaka-chan? I don't use them much.
私は最近インターネットをするようになったんですよ。
I just recently learned how to use the internet. Watch out, guys! Yutaka's gonna go on to 2chan and start, you know, start posting racial slurs or something crazy like that. Watch out, you know, she's a force to be reckoned with.
すごい。
Impressive. Impressive.
そんなことないよ。お姉ちゃんに教えてもらっただけだし。
It's really not. One-chan taught me how is all. Obviously you use computers, right, Konato-san?
もちろん。
I guess it's obviously with a comma. I need to be my comma. Comma. I always get worried about having too many commas, but you know. Obviously you. Oh my gosh. I missed where it was. Obviously, oh yeah, there's no comma because I need to add it. Of course.
ネットにメールにメッセージ、ネットゲー、デスクトップいじったりもだし、それにネットゲー以外のゲームもするし。
You know, I always internet is supposed to be capitalized technically when you're referring to the World Wide Web, like internet. Technically, but I don't think anybody actually does anymore. Since like forever. Yeah, I surf the net, send emails, message people, and play net games. I also tinker with the desktop and play games that aren't on the internet. So again, like this, like, oh, I tinker with the desktop. Like, it's such like 2007. She's ricing her setup. That's the modern like lingo, guys. She's ricing. Would Konata use Linux, you think, guys? You know, she'd be like an Arch user. Oh wow, what kinds of games? Those games? Those games? You know? Uh-oh, it's those games. Oh wow, what kinds of games?
それはもちろん。ああ、また今度教えてあげるよ。
Stuff like, you know, I'll tell you some other time. Yeah.
あんたでもゆたかちゃんの前じゃ気を使うのね。
You gotta be more careful when Yutaka-chan's around.
まあね、TPO はわきまえるということで。
Yeah, gotta pay attention to the time, place, and occasion.
お姉ちゃん、どうしたの？
Chan, what do you mean?
なんでもないよ。あと2年ぐらいしたら教えてあげるね。
It's nothing. Wait 2 more years and I'll tell you.
教えなくていいっつうの。
You really shouldn't be telling her ever.
ここです。
It's here.
鍵開けますね。
I'll unlock the door. Whoa, there's quite a few in here. You see the computer lab. Whoa. Pretty sure occasion had a typo. You saw it. Occasion. Yeah, is that how you, that's not how you spell occasion, is it? Occasion? Occasion, yeah. Occasion, right? Only has one S. Right? That's correct. Thank you, Eon. I don't know if I would have caught that ever. Okay. You know, maybe I really ought to just get a spell check. Like plugin for Notepad++. Yoing boy, peak! It's peak time, guys. Welcome. Okay. Yeah, only one S. Oh, there's quite a few in here.
ほんとだ
I know, there's so many of them. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 20 PCs lined up.
クラスで持ち寄ったんですみなみちゃんに持ってきてくれたんだよね
Our class brought all these here. Minami-chan, you brought one too, right?
でも私のはダメだ
Yes, but mine also didn't work.
どうして動かないんでしょうか
I wonder why they aren't functioning.
知らないところに連れてこられたんでご機嫌なのみなんじゃない
Well, wouldn't you be cranky if you were forcibly taken to an unfamiliar location?
今そのネタをやるのよ話が進まないから
Now's not the time for jokes like that. They don't get us anywhere. Now she says neta, which can mean reference, and I think I spent a decent time looking to see if there's a reference that is a reference to something. This concept of like, you know, computers, I guess, being acting up because they were taken to another location, right? As far as I know, it's not a reference, but she does use the word for what can be a reference. So not sure if that's a reference to anything in particular. But if you guys happen to know, let me know. We can we can add it to the translator's notes. But I don't think it is. I don't think it's a reference to anything. At least not anything particular. Maybe it's a trope of some kind.
でも運ぶ時に壊しちゃったのかも家では動いてたって言ってたし
But maybe we broke them while we were moving them. They said they worked when they were at home.
豊かなせいじゃないなんとかなるはず
It's not your fault, Yutaka. I'm sure we'll figure this out.
そうそう私たちがなんとかするって
Yeah, we're gonna figure this out. We'll give it our best effort at least. Alright, let's get started right away.
よろしくお願いします
We're counting on you. First, we start by trying to turn on the computer closest to us.
起動は普通だね
It's booting up like normal. Then let's try opening up a web browser. Again, comma after den probably in this case. Okay, ready. Then... Oh wait, okay. No comma yet. Gotta search it up without it. Okay. I entered the address of the search engine website I always use into the address bar and press enter. That's such a weird way. Things, you know, this guy like literally goes to Google.com instead of just his address bar. Dude, you should know the address bar can just Google things for you. Maybe back in 2008 that wasn't possible. Or people didn't do that as much. I guess people did go to Google.com back then, right? But anyway, I entered the address of the search engine website I always use into the address bar and press enter. However... Huh? It's not connecting. Do you think he's a... No, he is a Giaggle user, right? We know this from episode 5. His search engine of choice is Giaggle. Could be worse. Huh? It's not connecting. He could be searching Google on Google, that's true. Is that the right address? Should be. Let's try going somewhere else. Still not connecting. Maybe the servers are down. for both sites at the same time? I don't think that's it. Well, I mean, now it's kind of funny because in modern internet, right, that's also like very plausible if it's like Cloudflare is down or something, you know, or Amazon Web Services or whatever, you know. Nowadays, a lot of websites go down together, but in this case, it can't be it, right?
だったらここのパソコンに問題があるってことだね。
Then that means there's got to be a problem with the computers in here, which is what she says, right? She's talking about like the servers, as in like the computers over there, right? But yeah, I had a teacher who every time she went to the class computer, she would search computer and then click the logo on the top of the page. She wouldn't click any of the results. She would search computer. I don't know if I quite understand what's going on there, but it sounds like some very silly behavior. What could the issue be? When it comes to things like TVs, sometimes hitting them fixes them.
斜め45度ってやつだね。
The good old 45-degree whack.
あれって結構治るんだよね。
That'll fix them right up. Yeah, give them some percussive. What do they call that? The TV tropes term is like percussive maintenance, I think. You might search Google. I see what you mean now. Man. I'll fix them right up.
他の部品への負荷がかかるので、本当はしない方がいいそうですが。
I think that would wear down the parts, so we probably shouldn't do that. You heard the computer and typed that. It's like that priming, dude. Like white. What color is paper? White, and then like what cows drink, and then water. So the people will say milk, right? You hear the word computer, you type computer. Yeah, I think that would wear down the parts, so we probably shouldn't do that.
まあ、叩くんだから当然でしょ。
Oh, you're hitting it. The computer's not working, we gotta... Where was I going with that? Alright, then we're not gonna hit them.
そもそも何が悪いんだろうね。
I think people have been downloading too much RAM. Just gotta stop all the downloading. What do you think the root cause could be? So, I think I got through this choice, and this is where we actually, like, new translation, we gotta actually translate. Or, you know, we gotta clean up the video series translation after this choice. So you have 3 choices. Actually, you have to pick a cable is unplugged in order to get, like, this is the correct choice to get progress points. Downloading too many Flash games. Okay, so they actually are broken. Perhaps they really are broken in some unexpected way.
ここにある全部が？さすがにそれはないでしょう。
I feel like that's not what he says. I mean, like, not in some unexpected way. He's like more like, maybe they are unexpectedly, like, despite the fact that he would be crazy, like, they are unexpectedly all broken. But let me make sure of that. I feel like I came to this conclusion because he really is saying like what I have already. But let me double check. 13479. Yeah, I'm gonna bet that I'm probably right, but I would no. Oh, I'm not on the right spot. Okay. Perhaps they really are broken. It's an unexpected way. And don't worry, when I bring up the new translation, we're gonna have the different windows and stuff. So 13493. Oh no, what did I do? Good. 意外と壊れたりして It's like, yeah, I think it's like surprisingly, they could be, it's like, you know, they could be surprisingly broken, is kind of what he says there. That's how you might translate that directly. So it's like, maybe they really are broke. Yeah. Perhaps they really are broken. I think it's probably a better translation. It's unexpected way is kind of a really weird thing to say. And it's not what he really says, but yeah, we'll go with that. Perhaps they really are broken. The Igaito, I think I wanted to really include that, but it's not necessary. Because again, the point is like, perhaps they really are broken. Okay. Yeah. I think I just was trying to be too literal there. Every computer that's here? There's no way that could be right. But let's make sure, just in case. I couldn't tell just by looking at them. Perhaps there's something we can notice by visually comparing them to each other. Let me make sure on that one. I think that is correct, but... Yeah, miteru dake dewa wakarimasen. Like, I can't tell by... It's like I can't tell just by looking at them, but she's clearly talking about... She's saying, like, you can't tell just by looking, right? So you have to kind of do a more careful check. But then... Yeah. Perhaps there's something we can notice by visually comparing them to each other. Or maybe they really are feeling cranky. I told you not to joke around. Well, let's split up and try turning them all on. Hana-chan, does this look good to you? Looking good. By the way, that one looks good too, Kagami. These ones over here are working properly. There doesn't appear to be any issues with this one either. And then that's where no, that's where we get back. Yeah, right at the end of this choice is where I stopped. What do you think the root cause could be? So the wrong choice, right? Now, originally in the video series, I think I had it as they're not getting power, right? Which doesn't make, because that seems more logical, I guess. Like, you know, but he actually is like asking, like, the power is out. Like, the school does not have power in general. Which is, of course, a really dumb answer that makes no sense, but he says it. Maybe the power's out or something. That obviously can't be true. I think the school would be in an uproar in that case. I guess it's more if that were the case, it's probably better to say, not in that case. Let me... In uproar, if that were the case. That's true. Yeah, it doesn't even know, like, about power, right? I mean, it's not really a computer issue, just being stupid. It's like, yeah, obviously the school still has power. Although I guess in this image, there's not necessarily any signs of that, right? The lights are off, all the computers are off, right? Hey, are you sure you know about computers? Get it together. Oh wait, yeah, they just turned on a computer, right? They entered the yeah. No, he's just being stupid. That makes no sense. Hey, are you sure you know about computers? Get it together. Sorry.
じゃあ私は設定を確
And then we have the third choice. The cable is unplugged, right? Cable is unplugged. Maybe there's a cable that isn't plugged in. Perhaps things got disconnected when they were being carried. Hey Silent, great to see ya.
ゲーム機とかでもあるわよね。
That sort of thing does happen with video game consoles and such. Does Akira appear anywhere in the story, or does she only appear in mini scenarios? She only appears in the Minoru and the Akira mini scenario. She doesn't appear in the story anywhere. Yeah. And interestingly, yeah, Akira's appearance in this game is based off of her anime version. Normally, Akira is a little bit of a different character, like Moedro, for example. But you know, this game also largely doesn't take from the anime, but like in this instance, they actually based Akira and Minoru as well, based off of their anime appearances. I guess Minoru, right? But you know, but yeah, this is based off the anime ones, and only in the minis. She only appears in the mini scenarios. Yeah, that sort of thing does happen with video game consoles and such.
このケーブルってなんか知らないけど抜けやすいよね。
I don't know what it is about those cables, but they get unplugged easily.
そうそう。そのくせテレビとつないでる方は硬いのよね。
Yeah, despite the fact that it's so hard to unplug them on the TV's end. You know, it's interesting that she kind of says that because, like, that hasn't largely been my experience, but it was my experience when I was, like, plugging things in for, like, when I was, like, setting up my Switch 2 and replacing out, like, the Switch 1's cables with the Switch 2's ones. I was like, man, like, the TV end, it's really hard to, like, they're really in there, nice and tight, but, like, on the console's end, they're not nearly as, like, hard, yeah, the connection's a lot weaker. Not like badly weak, but you know, like it's noticeably weaker. That causes pain for you. It's unfortunate. PCs can be a lot like that too, so let's take a closer look at them.
どうすればいいのですか？
How do we do that? Oh, it's nothing too difficult. Just feel around them with your hands and look for anything off.
それならできそうだね。
I think I can manage that.
それじゃあ調べてみましょう。
Alright, let's start checking them. No problems anywhere, huh? Then what could be causing this?
じゃあ私は
No!
設定を確認してみるよ。
That's what's causing it. Noel's causing it. Alright, well now we gotta actually do the... I think I'm a little ahead here in the video. Yeah. Sure. Just have to quiet the video. Or no, we'll do what we've done before where I'll just play the audio from the game. Oh, where were you? Oh, I think I'm, yeah, here we are. じゃあ私は設定を確認してみるよ。Right?
じゃあ私は設定を確認してみるよ。
Alright. So I guess that's right, alright. Again, as we start to do the video series translation, I'm gonna try to in the aim of going faster, right, and not wasting time. We'll try to use the video series translation where it's appropriate and not get too caught up on like you know, little things like that don't matter. But alright, 設定を確認してみるよ. So yeah, 設定, like your settings, right? 確認, I'll go and 確認 is like confirming, right, or checking. But like checking in to make sure that something is correct, right? 確認, right? That's right. Yeah. So Alright, I'll look over the... So, Kakunichi Media, I'll go do it. I'll make sure the settings look good. I think is a good way to say that. Alright, I'll go see it. I'll go make sure the settings. I guess the odd right kind of doesn't, because it's like following up from. Or does it always work that way? Let me see. What does it follow up all the time? I'm not sure if all right is appropriate for that, actually. It kind of feels like it's going to be more like... It's not an I think, but it's just more like a... I'm going to go... I think, yeah, I'm gonna go... I'm gonna go make sure the settings look good. I think is a good way to say that. You're not having the jaw, it's like... But I think in terms of what it follows, yeah. And then here we have, that's it, right? 13521. Yeah. You know, I thought about editing this program so I could just like immediately like I don't have to just like manually copy pasting it in from the preview into the script, but yeah, the way that I have everything set up, it actually makes it a little more complicated than you would think to do it right, and it's just annoying. There's some potential really disastrous things that could go wrong if I program it not well, so I'm just gonna deal with it. I'm gonna make sure the settings look good. 俺も別のとこ見てみるかな. I guess I'll also 別のとこも見て. So like another place or another aspect. It's like I'm also going to check a different thing, right? Like I'm going to go check a different thing to see if that could be the thing that's wrong with it. It's like I guess I'll look. It's like I'll look elsewhere too. I guess I'll try something different too. I think is kind of more the idea here. Like he's gonna go look to see if a different thing is wrong. I guess I'll go look to see if there's something, if it could be. I guess maybe we lengthen it out a bit. I guess I'll also see. I guess I'll also see if there's something different that could be the problem. Like that's too long though. It's like too. 俺も別のとこ見てみるかな. I guess I'll look somewhere else. I guess I'll. I guess I'll try something else too. I think it's probably. I'll try something else too. It's probably the best we can do. Yeah. Gotta make sure the settings look good. I think I'll try something else too. I think, yeah, I think I'll try something else too. I think I'll look elsewhere. I think I'll try something else too. I think, let's see, right? I guess so we'll do that. Sorry. But then it doesn't follow very well from like the... Do you actually know about computers? Like you said the power's out. I'm gonna make sure the settings look good. Betsu no toko mite mi... I guess it could also be like I'm gonna look at like I'll take another look, but like another look in the sense that you're gonna look for something different this time. I guess it could also be. I think I'll take another look. Yeah, I think I'll take another look is probably better than that. I think I'll take another look too. And that makes sense because he was talking about the address bar, right? Anyway, again, this is a good example. This example right now. I think this is a very good example of the difficulties of doing a good translation when it comes to... you can fully understand the Japanese, but just thinking of like the good English to do is really tricky. Because, you know, ore mo betsu no toko mite miru kana is like not hard to understand, right? But if you just literally translate it as I will also look in a different location, it wouldn't make a lot of sense, right? It would not flow very well. So, there you go. And I think that's always, it's like, you know, I always like, can get a bit annoying because it's like, I know what they're saying, but it's like hard to think of a good way to say it. Alright. Wakanai na. Doesn't make sense, or I don't get it. Sounds fine to me. I don't get it. This doesn't make sense. I think this doesn't make sense is probably a little better. This doesn't make sense. So it's like, yeah, the settings are also, even the settings are also normal, right? Which I guess is more like, he's saying there's nothing wrong with the settings, right? Again, normal is not how you'd really say that in English, but, you know. Yeah. In this case seems like it might be more like a than a, it might be more of a than a yeah. It's like a it's like this doesn't make sense. I guess mu is more of like a angry. This doesn't make sense. Settings look fine too. The settings look like, yeah, it's like nothing doesn't, like the settings are also normal, right? The settings look fine too. Like nothing's wrong with the settings either. The settings are what I'd expect too. The settings are okay. The settings look fine too. Yeah. Settings look fine too. You know, they're hutsu, they're normal, right? As they should be, right? So なんだよね。家で使ってるのと、え？
そうなんだよね。家で使ってるの。
I know, right? Well, it's not we use at home. They're the ones. I know, right? They're the ones. They used it like ie de skatteru, the ones that were used at home, right? Skatteru no to. I know, right? I know, right? They're the ones they used at home. At home. Home? Yeah, it's like that. It's like 4 as. We'll go 5 because we're, you know, in English everything's bigger in English. Whatever that. Everything's bigger in Texas, right? Texas translation, you gotta add more A's. Rudy's Epic Life says, I hate they never made an official English translation for this game. Well, yeah, I mean, it's unfortunate, right? I think it would have been pretty good, but yeah. Well, we're fixing that now, guys. We're fixing it now. And truth be told, I mean, I don't know if the official English translation would have been... If you had got an official English translation back then, compared with what I'm doing now, who's to say it would have been as good? I don't know. That's hard to say how it would have turned out. I guess it would have, you know, maybe some people would have said it would have been better because if it had come back when it had at that time, it probably would have gotten a dub, and some people would have really liked that, I guess, right? So he had that going for it. But yeah, who's to know? Oh well. What it is, right? Most games don't get translated. It's just a sad reality, right? Ah, no? What's wrong? Kore, sette bare bara. So bare bara is like scattered. So the settings are bara bara. As in, they're all very different, right? Because they're all the people's like individual network settings for their like home internet, right? So it's like their settings are all messed up. The settings are, you know, kore. Like, I guess you wouldn't really say the kore part. Like, you wouldn't say this, right? It'd be more like, look, right? Not this, right? Look, their settings are all over the place. Look, their settings are all wrong. They're all messed up. I guess we can keep messed up. It's fine. Not our settings are all messed up. Yeah, no. You're gonna get those Redditors being like, there. Look, the settings, I guess the settings, not their settings, the settings are all messed up. Haha, the. Setting, sette de network no? By settings, you mean the network ones, right? Hi, it says Lazy Ferret. Great name. How do you make it convenient to track jumps in the story? At some points the text goes out of order and jumps around the file. I used an Excel spreadsheet for this, but maybe there's an easy way. How do I track them? I don't. I just know the game so well that I know where jumps happen, and I'm just cognizant of it. So what I'll usually just do if it seems off, and it's like, wait a minute, did things jump? I'll look to the Japanese script and see if everything's in the right order, and if not, then I'll search for the string, and I'll just see it's like, oh, it moved over to here, right? But the jumps in this game are pretty predictable, and again, I'm pretty familiar with this game, so I never bother to like keep manual track of it. So yeah, and jumps in the story as far as a technical thing, you know, in terms of technical stuff, like when rebuilding the script, it's the script building tool just compares everything up with the Japanese script and just goes like, okay, well, there was a jump here, and so you added, you know, this much extra content before that jump, so I need to account for it, so. But yeah, I mean, there's nothing more complicated than that. Yeah, hopefully that helps you out, Lazy Ferret. Okay, so by sette network no? By settings, do you mean the, or by settings you mean, yeah, you mean the network ones, right? I guess, yeah, you mean the network ones, right? And Lazy Fair, I didn't even, it kind of slipped past me. Like, are you working with Rogok and Otasai, or are you talking about like a different game? Like when you translate, or for this, right? Like, are you working with Rogok and Otasai, or are you just talking about like other games that have jumps in the story? Zenbu barabara. Mochiyotta hito no jitaku no settei da yo. So yeah, they're all barabara. They're all scattered. Right, and I think that's why I used messed up, because she later says it, and we wanted to have different variation in stuff there. Yeah, they're all over the place. They're set to whoever's, yeah, house they came from, right? So it's like the people that brought them, they're set to the people that brought them, like the house, right? They're set to whoever's house they came from. They're set to whoever's house they came. I guess that makes sense, right? But I'm trying to think of is that technically correct English, right? They're all over the place. They're set to whoever's house they came from. Yeah, I think I'm overthinking. That's perfectly good English, right? There's a lot of implied information in there, right? Like, there's sets to have network settings that are appropriate for the location in which they came from. Again, when you translate, sometimes you get really, like, at least I do, I get really paranoid about, you know, I guess when you write in general, you get really paranoid about what is natural English. You're very lazily trying to translate RGO into Russian a little bit at a time. Oh, right, are you the person that posted in my Discord server, like, the Russian edit to, like, the first line of dialogue in the game? I think, you know, only the prologue has been translated so far, and that's not complete. Oh, that's awesome to hear that you're still working on it. Is that bad? Yes, it's very bad. Yep, it's you. Oh. Yeah, I was really impressed when I saw that. Because even though you use my tools, right? But like, I didn't tell anybody really how to use them. So I was like, man, guess you gotta figure it out. But yeah, glad to see you figured it out. It was like, I don't think they're that hard to use if you are willing to like read the code a little bit. But you know, to a lot of people, that's gonna be too big of a barrier. But I'm glad you were able to get over that, get past that little hurdle.
それじゃあダメなの？もちろん学校のプロバイダーに合わせないと。
Yeah, もちろん学のプロバイダーに合わせないと they have to match up with the school's internet provider. Of course it is. Yeah. Is that bad? Absolutely. Of course. Right. They have to match up. Of course this is technically more correct, even though yeah. Of course they have to match up. Is this Moo Meadows? I think so. Anyway, I'm sorry, I didn't feel distracted. They have to match up with the school's internet provider. They have to match the school's internet provider. They have to match up with, yeah, I think it's fine. You know, I'm really hoping that this I think we'll be fine. I really am hoping that episode 3 is gonna be nice and easy. Looking like it's gonna be, but you know, it should be not any nonsense with the weird words, right? Weird lingo. すみません、このパソコン OS が立ち上がらないのですか? It's like it appears this OS doesn't even start up, right? It appears, yeah, with this computer I can't even boot into the OS.
すみません。このパソコン OS が立ち上がらないのですか?
This computer doesn't 上がらないのですか? This computer won't even boot into the OS, I think is more better way to say that. I guess it's excuse me. This computer won't even. This computer won't even boot. Yeah, I guess even here is fine, even though she doesn't say even, but kind of like contextually makes sense. Won't even boot into the OS. Yeah. Dore. So it's kind of more like a. I mean.
どれどれ。DVD ドライブじゃないよこれ。
どれどれ? DVD ドライブじゃないよこれ. I wish Misao was in this route. Hey Meatball. Yeah. Well, of course you'd wish Misao was in this route. I mean, I don't know what role she could have played, but I guess you could have had her like be. You could have had her be like a like it wouldn't have been actually Misao, like similar to Dark Lord, right? But maybe you could have had like some monster or creature that like Misao is playing, right? Could have be very what is that creature called? She could be a warrior. Yeah, she could have been like some character that like you meet. Yeah, like in the game. And it could have been like it again, like it's not actually Misao, but it's like, you know, Misao the character. You know. Because I don't think Misao would play a net games like that, but you know. Monkey like Wukong? Yeah. Okay. So, Dore Dore, it's not what else is wrong. That's like not correct. It's kind of more like a Dore Dore. It's like let's see. Let's see. It's not really a question, right? In this case, in English, it's like let's see. Let's see. Huh? That's not a DVD drive. DVD drive じゃないよ、これ。It's not a DVD drive. Misao plays on her PS2 but not MMO. She plays RPG and fighting games. I see. そうですね。そうですか。Oh right, yeah. Yeah, no, that's correct. Yeah, she does play games. I wasn't thinking. I'm so used to thinking of her as being like anti-Konata, like and kind of anti-otaku a little bit. That I was like, yeah, Lisa doesn't play games. She's like too athletically oriented. But no, you're right. She does play games to a degree. She's like on the otaku scale. She's like, she's not a complete doesn't engage with it at all stuff. She's like a little less than Kagami, right? But she's not like a complete like no, but doesn't do anything, right? Misao Gaming, yeah. We'd all watch, right? We'd all subscribe to that channel. Oh no. っていうか、このフラッピードライブすごく大きくない? I mean, this floppy drive is すごく isn't this like awfully it's not awfully big for a floppy drive, it's more like, I mean, this floppy drive is awfully big, isn't it? Like this is too big. Sugoku. Yeah, not Sugiru, but yeah. So yeah, this is awfully big for a floppy drive. I mean, this is awfully big for a floppy drive. Isn't it? Yeah. He's not saying though isn't. I guess it's kind of fine. Different ways of saying the same thing, but okay, wait.
それはものすごく古いものですよ。親戚の家で見たことがあります。5インチというのだそうです。
Yeah, それはものすごく古いものですよ。What's up, people from the gathering of hey Miyuki. I don't know what you would call this. We're just Rogaku no Tosai fans here. So now that it's like, yeah, now that is something. それはものすごく that's a very old thing, right? So yeah, now that is something. Yeah, now that is something very old. Who brought the PC-98 to the classroom? It's a good question. Or PC-88, not 98. Now, that is something very old. Oya, what is that? Shinseki no iere. Yeah, so I've seen mitakoto ga arimasu. So I've seen them at a relative's house. Goichi toyu no doyu no da so desu. I believe they're known as a 5-inch. Right. 5-inch floppy, and I remember there was a time I posted about this screenshot in one of the Lucky Star Discord servers, and people were very immature about this 5-inch floppy term here. So guys, don't be doing that. I've seen them at a relative's house. I believe they're known as a 5-inch floppy. Floopy? Floppy. Now, she doesn't say floppy here, but, you know, I believe they're known as a 5-inch. You know, but in English you would call them 5 1/4, right? Is that right? They're 5-inch floppy disks. It's like 3 and the other. I don't remember the two sizes, right? People talk about. It's like the 5. It's like 5 1/4 inch floppy. Yeah, yeah. Nine-inch nails. Gossen. Gossen. Wait, that was it. Gossen. Gossen. Gossen Kugio. 5-inch nails. That's what I think of. I don't think of 9-inch. I know what you mean by 9-inch nails, but yeah. I just think of the Marissa Stole the Precious thing. Like, what did he go ni? What did he go ni? What did he go ni? Gossen, gossen, gossen. Gossen, gossen, gossen cookie. That thing can't. That thing. Like that means. Yeah, it's like that. This thing can't connect to the internet. So it's like, you know. What's this game programmed on? Good question. I believe. Well, we don't know for sure. I mean, it's programmed for the PSP, right? The PSP primarily would have been programmed in C or C++. I believe that there's kind of some evidence from some chatter that I had seen in other Discord servers for V-Ridge games that use the same engine as Rogue Arcanoto, that they felt that it was C++. I feel like I had seen some other evidence that it was C++ probably. But yeah, probably C++ was what this game was programmed in. Or you mean programmed on? I mean, programmed on would have been probably like Windows 98, or no. Probably Windows XP, or like, I guess maybe even some old Windows 98 machines possibly, depending on what their tooling was, but... This thing can't connect to the internet. Yeah, when you're talking about like PSP, like that era of games, like it was primarily... You were starting to switch over to C++, but there was a lot of games that were still programmed in C back then. Like, I know on the GameCube era, like, there's like some games where it was C, like Paper Mario the 1,000-Year Door is C, but like Pikmin was C++. Or I think Pikmin 2 was C++. I'm not sure about Pikmin 1, but I would assume also C++. But yeah. But of course back then, C++ was very different as a language. It was a lot closer to C. It's much more just C with classes and also the STL, the standard template library. But even then, people didn't really use that so much for like performance reasons. Anyway, off topic comes out. It's very technical stuff, but it's off topic, right? You love the Paper Mario series. I do too. でもこっちはこの間 Oh yeah, konaida is like kono aida. It's like a shortening. でもこっちはこの間出たばっかりのやつだ. So, but this one over here came out just the other day. Like, came out recently, right? Came out not too long ago. But then this machine just came out not too long ago. Or came out, yeah. Came out not too, but then this machine came out just the other day. Cool idiot. Kono idiot. It's not but then this machine. It's more like, meanwhile this machine over here. It's like, more like as in like, yeah, I think. Yeah. Meanwhile this machine. Meanwhile this machine came out just the other day. No offense, please don't ban me. I have no offense taken, dude. Yeah, meanwhile this machine came out just the other day. Yeah. I love it when I copy paste exact copies of the string over each other.
みんなとりあえず家にあったのを持ってきたってわけね。
I may say it's a time machine. みんなとりあえず家にあったのを持ってきたってわけね。Yeah, it's because they all とりあえず家にあったの. It's like that's because they brought just like what they have, right? So that's probably, yeah. That's because everyone just brought what they had at home. Right, so you know the idea is that everyone had different things at home. So some people brought really new machines, somebody apparently has a PC-88. Right. And they just brought that from their house. Somebody brought their old ENIAC machine. Yeah, they brought the vacuum tubes in one at a time. Somebody brought their punch card machine. But it kinda kitsui ne. This is a really tough. This is a tough situation. This is kinda kitsui ne. So rough. This is a tough. It's gonna be tough. I guess really tough is because the kanari, right? Kanari. It's gonna be really tough. I guess that's fine. Is episode 1 or episode 3 that RPG like plot? Yes. Hitotsu zutsu settei shinaosu hitsuyo ga aru no ka. It's like looks like we'll have to fix them all one at a time. Like hitotsu zutsu is like one at a time. One at a time. Settei shinaosu, fix the settings. Like we'll have to fix their settings one at a time. Looks like we'll have to fix their settings one at a time. Yes, with no Misao, so it sucks. Fix their settings like this. I guess in some fashion Misao is in every other episode, isn't she? I feel like she's in episode 4 somewhere, like even if it's just one of the flashback points, isn't it? Episode 5 she's obviously there, episode 6 she's there, episode 7 she's there. At least it's bad as 4. I don't get the 4 hate, to be honest. It's like, 4 is good. Okay. I think that's where it ends, right? Or no? Kyoju ni owaru kana. At the beginning and end of 4.
きついね。
Okay. Yeah. I was sure Misao was in it at least a little bit. Are we gonna be able to finish this all by today? More Misao in the RGO remake. Misao is too busy kissing during this episode. More Misao in the RGO remake. Yeah, absolutely. But you know, episode 3 Meatball has the advantage that episode 3 is where Misao route exists, right? And Misao route is like, you know, some of the best Misao content in this game, so. 5 deserves that hate. Well, I can understand 5 hate a little bit more. Although I like episode. I like all of it, right? But 5 I can understand. It's like 5 is sort of the. You know, I've talked about it. It's like the one that's like. You were building up to something, and then 5 just kind of goes off and just is like an intermission for a little bit, doing something else, and then he comes back to the story. Okay. Oh, okay, this is a choice here. So I'll make sure that I'm some of the best Misao content, some of the only Misao content in the game. Yeah. 13543. Is that where we are at? Demo. Okay, 543 is the beginning of the top choice, which is Yaroshikanai. We have no choice, like we have to. Akiyarameru? Atarashi PC o Kao. Now this choice actually does influence some stuff later on, so I have to remember that. We'll see how far we get into this actually. Okay, so are we gonna get part 55? Scam? I like that hamster right there. He's like really freaked out. That's fake? Okay, but anyway. This is so fun. Okay. Part 65. So we've done part 1, even though I already had done most of it off stream, but 1 out of 30 videos done. So now we're 1 for 30, guys. Okay, so let me find the choice here. Let me also put my get back. Yaru. Yushikanai. Which is a very common thing to say, so it's like, oh, it's just like a bunch. Oh, I skipped it. 105. What's episode 3 part length? There are 30 videos. It starts at part 64 and ends at part 93. So that's 30 parts. So that's 4 parts shorter than episode 2. Episode 2 was 34 parts. Although because the part lengths are a little longer in episode 3, I think overall, on average, I think it comes out to like 20 minutes. Episode 3 is like 20 minutes shorter than episode 2. Yeah, 93. Okay, where is I? Yarushikanai. So, choice 105. Now, what I'm wondering is how... I mean, one of those choices is gonna... Or not. One of those, parts is gonna be the maze part. Oh, this is the song. What song is... Oh, this is like the Super Mario 64, like, file. Select. Yeah, save select, yeah. It's like the pan-inchoic, like, background music whenever he's explaining something. Okay. We have no choice. With how quiet E3 is, it's worth the shorter episode length. It's not that much shorter. And again, I mean, depending on how much time you spend in the maze, like, I mean, it's gonna average out to be the same length. Get stuck in the maze. Buy new PCs. Did you see PC Kao? Let's buy new PCs. You have 64 credits, our next arrangement goes crazy. Is there 64 credits in this game? I have not heard most of the soundtrack of World yet, because yeah, I mean, I've played a lot of World, but I have not played enough to hear all the music yet. I heard when I heard like Bowser in the Dark World, or I think just the Bowser, whatever that theme is called, Bowser stages in general. The remix of that for this game is really good. Like Bowser's Path, I think is what it's called, or something like that in the soundtrack. Rico Harbor is also a really good one. The Rico Harbor remix. Oh no, we have Galaxy. You listen to the entire OST? Since you don't intend on playing the game. That's fine. I mean, yeah. It's got a good soundtrack. It's a good soundtrack. Regardless of your thoughts about the game, the soundtrack, I think people would largely agree it's a pretty good soundtrack. Now we're almost into July, and you know what that means. Tanabata, right? Or what is July also? Does July mean something else, people? July. I'm probably disappointing you. Is it Misa's birthday? Am I forgetting something? Am I being stupid? Gotta look it up, right? I'm such a... acoustic hobby. Is it her birthday? Oh, my bad. July 20... yes it is. Yes it is. Yeah, I mean, that's what it is, right? Expensive. Yeah, that's what it is, right? Understandable. Yeah. Okay, so... Akirameru? Oh, I went out of order, right? So... we're gonna want to go in order so we can more easily just do this. I did the Yarushikanai, which I think is the correct answer, so it's probably the last one. Yeah, I did. We have no choice. Demo, Yarushikanai yo ne. But we have no choice. So naru yo ne. So naru. Yeah, like yeah, it's come to that, right? Yeah, that's where we're at, right? It's kind of like that. You're already working on something. Well, we'll be looking forward to it. Okay. Yeah, that's where we're at. John, sorry. A lot of Nintendo's games are still gonna release on Switch 1, so I'll probably play this parallel. Yeah, at least some of them are for sure. Like there's Rhythm Heaven, right? And then Tomodachi Life. I think this is the two that we know about. But yeah, it seems like they're gonna have at least some of them still on Switch 1. And I mean, Switch 1 has like a ton of games on it already. And you're still gonna get like some Switch 1 games coming out, like even for like it. What is it? Oh yeah, Prime 4 also, and Pokemon ZA. Yeah, yeah, those two. You're also gonna have a lot of what's I trying to say? Third-party games might still release on Switch 1 as well. Because you will have had games that have been in development for a while, you know, with Switch 1 in mind. Like I think there's like the Everybody's Golf or something is like coming out on Switch 1 specifically. Buffalo Plus is good as well. Yeah, Yu-chan wa warukunai yo. So you're not the one that's in the wrong, like, you know, you didn't do anything wrong, Yu-chan.
Yeah, Yu-chan wa warukunai yo.
Nah, you didn't do anything wrong, Yu-chan. Yeah, that question, exclamation question mark. Warukunai yo? It's not a question though. It's like you know. If it was a question, it would be like, you didn't do anything wrong. Yu-chan didn't, did you? Did you? No. Did you sabotage the computers? Everyone's golf on Switch is such a weird thing to see. Yeah. So, それになんとかなるって? Yeah, she's right. We'll figure this out. And we'll figure this out. Yeah, she's right. We're gonna figure. それに is more like, it is like and, but you know, in English you'd probably just be like, she's right. We're gonna figure this out. I like this song. This song makes me think of Material Girl by like Madonna, right? That the represent sings that. Because it also has like the similar do 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 do. Like that part's also in Material Girl. Yeah, that part. It's good. This chapter has the cursed dungeon. Yes, it does. そうだよ。私たちに任せなさい. Yep, leave it to us. Right.
Yeah, Yu-chan. そうだよ.
Yep, the dungeon. That's where you got stuck. Exactly. Leave it to us. So there. I guess it's more like a comma. It's two sentences in Japanese, but this probably makes more sense to just be one. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. It's gonna be annoying to test the maze to make sure everything's correct, because it's like you have text for like all of the like, because the way that they did that was not they just manually programmed that in directly. Kodaka's birthday's coming up. I was like, Konitsa's already passed. Kodaka. What is Kodaka's birthday? Kodaka Hasegawa, right? July 30th. Didn't know that. Yeah, Kodaka's like one of my, he's like a good character. I like him. Manually for each step. Yeah, they did it manually. They didn't like programmatically handle it. They just literally just have like a bunch of dialogue boxes for like every direction you can face on all of the squares. And all of the choices are handled also just with like jumps in the script. Which is really weird. Which means that, yeah, also all the logic for like Minoru showing up in the maze would have had to have been handled like that way too. The episode would have been nicer if they did the same thing as a game I played recently where it has a couple of go left, go right options, but they actually don't matter and the same things happen. Yeah, I mean, I think it would have been probably better, right, if they... I get that they wanted to have like some secrets to find in the maze, but they probably should have like had something a little bit more to guide you through like a certain experience through the maze, rather than just literally have it just be a maze. But that's what they went with. Okay, now we already have that one. Where are we at here? Gambaro ka. I'll have to make sure I know where things meet back up here, actually. I just didn't really think about that. 13549. Yeah, gambaro ka. Yeah, let's do it. We'll do our best. Gambaro ka. Oni-chan. Yoshi senpai. Alright. And then this is first name, right? First name senpai. Or no. That's interesting that she does that, actually. She does first name senpai. Wait, what? She does last /L, which is first name senpai. Because most people do senpai as in like, if the first years they do it last name senpai. Interesting. Thank you. Arigatou gozaimasu. Thank you. Okay, wait. I realized that I might actually be where I'm trying to make sure that we're not missing. Watashi mo otetsurai dekirebba ii no desu ka? I hope I can be of help too. Yeah, 電源切ってくれるだけでもかなり助かるよ. Even if you just turned off the power for us when we're done, that'd be a huge help. That'd be a big help. I mean, she doesn't say like when we're done, even if... But I guess that's what she means by that. It's like even if you just turned off the power, that'd be a big help. But even if you just made sure to turn off the power for us, that'd be a big help. And did she say that like with the exclamation mark
私も
level of enthusiasm?
宣言来てくれるだけでもかなり助かるよ。
Yeah, it's kind of more like a hey, even if you just hey, even if you just did this, it would be a huge help. Even if you just made sure to turn off the power for us, that'd be a huge help. Be a big help. What song is this? I know this song. Oh, this is like a 3D World song, isn't it? I think so.
私も手伝うよ。
I'll help too, right? So, alright. Even if it's that much, I can do it. You picked a weird upload of the OST. Most of the ones I've seen around were ordered by game. Yeah, I guess so. I don't know what this is ordered based off of. Yeah, not really sure. I just picked one that was like long. I wanted to pick one that I thought had all the songs on it, because like there's a lot of ones that have like assorted songs, right? But this one was like meant to be like it's like 10 plus hours of Mario Kart World soundtrack. So it's like, okay, this one's long. It's probably got a lot of the songs on it. Also, what song? Let me see. Sure, 140. Oh, Super Belt Hill, right? Or no? No, Chain Link Charge is what this one is. Yeah, 3D World. It could be alphabetical. Let me see. No, it's not alphabetical. Yeah, I'm not really sure what the order is based off of here. It seems like it's gonna go into game, or it's like started off not being game themed, but now it sort of is organized by game. Looking at the listing, because like it's doing some 3D World, and it's gonna go into Odyssey for a while, and then Galaxy 2. Like, it's odd. Do they have Puzzle? Do they have Puzzle Point Galaxy? They do have Puzzle Point Galaxy. That's like one of my favorite Mario songs ever. So we gotta, we'll see if we can get there. But that's like an hour away, I think. So we'll see if I get there. So, it's not actually I'll do what I can. It's more like if it's just stuff like that, I think I can do it. Like yeah. I think I can manage this. It's more like that. I think I'll be able to manage this. I think I'll be able to help out. I guess the reason why I said I'll do what I can is like, because it doesn't really match like what everyone's offering to help, right? It's like, I'll help too. It's like, I think I can manage I think I can manage the, it's like weird, right? It's like, doesn't fit very well. So it's like, yeah, if it's like that, then I should be able to do it, or I could do it. I think I can do that. I guess she's responding to like Konata. It's like if that's all you're wanting. I think I can manage that. It's like if I guess it's like if that's what you have in mind. If that's what you're wanting. Or it's like if you're wanting things like that, if you're wanting help like that, I think you can manage. I think I could do that. I think I could do it. Oh, that's an interesting double cherry pass remix. Yeah, I think we'll go with that. Double cherry pass I remember listening to a lot when I was like in high school. Is this a 13.356? Okay, this is actually where it meets back up, so I gotta go back. So we want give up, right? That's what we want. Give up? Should we give up? Akirame. 13, 5, and 6. And this is in response to our... Yeah. Should we give up? Yu-chan ga kumaru-jan. It's like Soreja. It's like if we were to do that, then Yu-chan would be like, you know, it'd be wouldn't we be putting Yu-chan in like trouble? Like wouldn't that be troubling Yu-chan? So yeah, we can't leave. That would that would put like yeah, we can't leave Yu-chan like this. Is definitely I think good enough for that. Because the John is like the we can't do that. Like, yeah, we can't leave Yu-chan like this. Can't you leave Yu-chan with this? Oh man. It's like, yeah, sorry. Sorry for suggesting it, right? Sorry. I guess it should be more like it is a question. John is like a question type statement. So it's like you're really suggesting that we leave Yu-chan with this, like is kind of like the tone, right? So maybe we should go with that. Soreja, like you really want us to leave Yu-chan with this? Like leave Yu-chan like that? You want us to leave? Yeah, you want us to leave Yu-chan like that? Soreja. You want us to leave Yuchan with with this? I think that's. Then that fits better with the sorry, right? Sorry. お姉ちゃん、あんまり無理しなくても It's like even if you... This is where, yeah, あんまり無理しなくても is even if you even if you didn't 無理しない or 無理する so it's like even if you don't put too much effort into it, or even if you don't overexert yourself. So yeah, I don't want to cause you much trouble. Like, I don't want to burden you. I think it's a good translation of that. Because she's like, even if it's not too much trouble for you, even if it's not too much for you to handle, it's like implied, like, I don't want that to put you through that, right? So, Onechan. Oh, did I do Onechan with... I think I did, right? We've done Onechan with capitals. It hasn't come up, really. Okay. Until just now. Onechan. I don't want to be a burden. Ikara, it's fine, it's fine. Yeah.
後輩のみんなが困るんだよ。冷たい人なのかな。
So it's like, senpai no mina ga kamarin da yo. Like everyone, this is like a problem for, like all of our kohai are being troubled, right? Yoshi is being. I think Yoshi's just being too cold. Is kind of what she's really saying, right? And let's see how that follows up. So yeah, I think it's fine. All of our... It's like all you kohai... are in need, right? That's how I want to say it. Like, this is your whole class's problem. I think it's more like you kohai need us, right? You kohai... It's like all you kohai are... need our help, right? I think yeah, I think it's just being cold. Yeah, something like that. Oh, you Kohai need our help, right? I think protagonist Kun is just being cold-hearted. And then this is dash slash no, this slash all right. Mezurashi, yeah, koto ite. One-chan shiteru ne. You're acting like a big sister. It's like, ooh, that's rare to hear from you. Very acting like a big sister. Yeah, acting like a big sister, huh? Kono-chan, kakkoi! It's more like that was cool, right? Yeah! That was cool, Kono-chan. I think maybe I said that was great instead of, because it's like that was cold-hearted. It was cold-hearted. It's like, oh, she's also cool temperature. But no, I think it's fine. Yeah, that was cool, Kono-chan. We understand that it's a different cool here, right? Maruka, I'll do our best then. It's kind of like, I guess we'll do our best then. Or maybe. And I guess we'll do our best. No comma. Saturday yosh. Sounds good. Sounds good. Yeah, that's probably, now that's what I like to hear, is a little too long-winded, right? She's just saying like, so did they, like, that's sounds good. Sounds good. Which does already still, I mean, it still has the implication of like, you know, now you're talking. Mushiro, gomen. Yeah, it's like I should say sorry. Yeah, it's like Mushiro, like, rather, I'm sorry, like, I should apologize. Ikinari ari sageru yona koto itte. Yeah, it's kind of like suddenly I said something kind of like mori sageru, which is like the opposite of mori ageru, which is like exciting, right? Like sageru. Yeah. It's like I shouldn't, like, yeah, Ikinari, I should apologize. I was I was being a downer. The I don't know what came over me is like kind of like ikinari. I guess it is kind of like suddenly, right? Hey, look, this is the song that I think played in the Mario movie. Yeah, I'm pretty sure, right? This is the one. Yeah, I should apologize. It's just like whether I should include the nuance of ikinari still. I should apologize. I was... Ikinari... like, all of a sudden I said, like... It could also be like a, like I came out here saying something like a... It's not like I don't know what came over me, but more of like a, I suddenly said something like, you know, we were in a certain mood and I like killed the mood by just saying something that was like, you know, demotivating, right? I should apologize. I was being a downer. I think it's fine. It kind of fits with that kind of tone. So many気しないといいや、まあ気持ち分からなくても分からなくもない。That is what it means, right? It's like 気持ち like it's not that I don't understand, right? It's not that there isn't a lack of understanding. そんなに気にしてないよね。わよ。Yeah, don't beat yourself. Yeah, I think that's a good translation. I can't say I don't get how you feel. Don't beat yourself up over it. We're counting on you. Yoshi-senpai, thanks so much for helping us. We're counting on you, but Miyuki just said we're counting on you. It's kind of like Tayori is like we're relying on you, I guess. So yeah, that'll help counteract that we're counting on you kind of being back to back like that. Yeah. Ganbaru yo. I think we're still on this path, right? Yeah, because the video will count for that, right? This is actually the last line of this one. Yeah, I'll do my best. Let's buy new PCs. 新しいのを買うとか? What if we bought new ones? I'm gonna say new PCs. Or I guess new ones in the context is fine, yeah. And that is more correct. That's yeah, more like that'd be, you know, unreasonable, you know, implied, like we can't do that. Yo-san ga sonna ni nai desu yo. Wait. Oh, my bad. Oh wait, wrong one again. Picking the wrong choices on the game. We don't have that kind of money. We don't have that kind of budget. I kura yasuku natte kita de, demo ne. I kura yasuku natte kita de. I think it is like regardless of the price. Let me it's like it doesn't even ikura natte kita. It's like no matter how cheap you say they've become kind of idea. It's like it doesn't matter how cheap it is. It's like that's just ridiculous to be buying new computers, right? Regardless of the price, it's kind of, you know. It's like it doesn't. Even if it. It's like even if we're cheap to do that, it's like it doesn't matter how cheap it would be. Even if it were cheap to do that, you know, it's just, you know. Or do I just prefer regardless of the price? Because it is kind of like, it doesn't matter how cheap it is. Like, regardless of the price, that's kind of, it's just, you know. I think we're going to go with that, and yeah. You know, hopefully we'll be finding ourselves making that kind of decision more and more, right? Because that means the video series was good. Regardless of the price, that's just, you know, Now the that's just isn't there, but it's implied with the way she talks, right? Genjutsu teki janai wa ne. It's just unreal.
ほらやす
It's just not realistic. 現実 not realistic. Genjutsu teki. Dato sureba, so it's like with that. Thus.
だとすれば今あるもので何とかする以外にありませんね
Thus, we will have to figure out a way to make do with what we have now. Alright. I think instead of figure out a way, it's just like we'll have to make do. Thus, we will have to make do with what we have now. I think it's just shorten it a little bit. Thus, we'll have to make do with what we have now. So then, yep. It's like, that's right, indeed, right? But Kona's is not an indeed sayer, right? She's like a more casual, right? So we gotta go, yep. まあ、金津さんもいるし、それにかゆみさんも少しぐらいはできるよね。So it's like, well, we do have Konosuke-san. It also kind of could be as like a, instead of it being Saip, and Kagami-san could help a little too. It's sort of weird because he says it like, oh yeah, and Kagami-san's like, she's capable of a little bit. But I don't think she takes it like badly. She just like, she actually accepts it, right? She doesn't get offended by him saying that. So which is probably why I interpreted it that way, but I think he actually is saying it like the way I'm just said, like, yeah, Kagami, yeah, she could do a little bit. I mean, well, we do have Konata. We do have Konata-san here. And even Kagami could help out. And even Kagami-san could help a little. Can help a little bit. Alright. Oh man, this is a good song. This is the Double Dash, like, main theme. You know, I wonder if they'll put Double Dash on a Switch 2 online. That'd be pretty cool if they did. It's always hard to know when these things, like, what games does Nintendo want to put on Switch Online? Because, like, they clearly, like, want to try to avoid having, like, the Switch Online games, like, get in the way of, like, their releases, right? But at the same time, it's like, that hasn't stopped them from releasing Mario Kart 64, and, yeah, all the other Mario Kart games on, like, the relevant platforms, so they probably will at some point. Especially since Double Dash is, like, very different from World or 8. Like, they're not really competing. Now, if you started to have, like, Mario Kart Wii, like, if they do Wii online, then that would be a problem, but Double Dash, it should be fine. I would think. We'll have to see. Remains to be seen, right? 当に少しだけどね。Yeah, just a little. Actually, that's interesting. She's like, 本当に少しだけどね. It's like, yeah, like really, just a little bit. Like, I can only help a little bit. So Kagami is actually very not confident in her computer skills. So, sir, yeah, really, just a little bit. Really, just a little bit. Miyuki no hou dekiruんじゃない? Miyuki would probably more help, bruh. Really, just a little bit. Miyuki would probably be more help, right? Let's see how she says it.
本当に少しだけどね。みゆきの方ができるんじゃない？
Don't you think? Probably could help a little bit, right? Really, just yeah, but just a little. So it's like, yeah, yeah, but just a little. So it's like, 本当に少しだからね. Like, yes, really, just a little. Yeah, but just a little. I think we'll go with that. Yeah, but just a little. Yuki would probably be more helpful, don't you think? Yuki would be more, probably. I guess I do like probably. And then we just have to put this on the third line. Yeah, I think that'll be good. So this is a 手伝いくらいはできると思います. I think I could help.
お手伝いくらいはできると思います。
I think I could help.頼もしいし、頼もしいね。
頼もしいね。
You guys are you guys are reliable. You guys sure are reliable. It's kind of like I can count on you guys. Like, yeah, you guys sure are reliable. I help. 私も手伝うよ. I'll help too.
お姉ちゃん、私も手伝うよ。
私も. Me too. Or I will too. Yosh, じゃあ頑張ろうか. Alright. Then let's do the best we can. Oh, for a second the little sound of the whoosh made me think it like went to like a commercial. Okay. And that's the end of that one. Which means that we are now on this choice. Actually, I don't think this choice... Yeah, this choice gives you different, like, endings. Or something happens later based off this choice, but I think it's fine. You're gonna get back to learning Japanese silent? Well, good luck with that. And thanks for coming out. See ya later. Okay. And then we have this one. We've done this, right? Okay. Oh, this is that one song from Yoshi's Story. The apple. Although people usually say some other word. The apple. じゃあ俺たちが設定見ていくから、after we, it's kind of like after we look over the settings. ダメなやつは落としてくれる? So it's kind of, I thought, why did she say, it's not while, it's after. Okay, I think that, yeah, I just messed that up. Otoshite kureru. So it's like take down. Could you like, it's not move them off to the side, but I understand why I said it that way. It's like, can you take them away? Like, could you put them down? Alright. Do the best I can. Do the best we can. This is 13586. Oh yeah, so is good, like so. So once we're done looking over the settings, could you take down the machines that aren't that don't work? Oh man, this is a good song. I forget this name, but the ending song to Odyssey. Yeah, ついでに like while you're at it, ケーブルにも抜いといてくれるといいかも. Might be a good idea to unplug any cables, I think. And while you're at it, might be, it's like maybe you could or toいいかも. Yeah, might be a good idea to unplug any cables, you think? Let's see how she says it.
ついでにテーブルも抜いといてくれるといいかも。
It's not really, she doesn't say it necessarily like a question, so we're not gonna have it. Just, and while you're at it, might be a good idea to unplug any cables. Yeah, I remember really liking this song when I first heard it in Odyssey. It was like very, because you have to remember this was like the first one of the, like, there wasn't like lyrics songs in Mario games before up to this point. Not really. Like, maybe there's some exception here or there, but it was like, it felt like it was, that moment at the end of Odyssey was very like, like you were at the peak of what Mario had become up to that point, right? It was really cool. I really liked the ending to Odyssey. So れだけで糸手余るわね余るわね。
それだけだと人で余るわね。
So it's like if that's all we're doing, then we might have too many people. Yeah, it's like, well, yeah, we'll have more than enough people helping. Yeah, it's kind of like a good way to say that. If that's all you, if that's all, if that's all, if that's it. If that's all you are doing. We'll have more than enough people helping. Yeah, Itote. Human. We'll have enough, more than enough hands. Then may I step out for a bit? So yeah, in that case, man, if I step out for a bit, it's good. In that case, mind if I step out for a bit? Good, good, good. What's wrong? Or it's kind of more like, is something wrong? Is something the matter? Or it's like, what's going on? Or, not really what's good. It's probably more like, it's implied something's going wrong, right? Something the matter? Just for a bit, I'll come back. I forget why Tsukasa leaves, actually. I don't remember why this happens. It'll be just, it's just for a bit. It'll just be a bit. It'll just be a bit, yeah. I'll come right back. Tsukasa loves using vending machines. Oh, right. Isn't that what it is? I think she goes to get drinks, right? Is that what you're saying, Senichi? So, じゃあこっちは始めようか? All right, so it's like Kochiwa, like so. Meanwhile, we'll get to work, right? You know, on our end, we'll get to work. But that doesn't really make sense in English. Like that's not how we wouldn't ever frame it that way. Of like, well, Sukasa's off doing whatever, we're gonna get to work. All right, then let's get to work. All right, let's get. Yeah, then let's get to work. Okay. 時間足りないぐらいだしね。We don't have much time.
オッケー。時間足りないぐらいだしね。
It's more like we don't have much time after all. Okay. We don't have much time after all. This is not good. ダメだね。Makes you think of Rugai Katoku. ダメだね。I don't know any more lyrics to that song though. Or Baki Mitai. Baka Mitai. This one's no good. Now, the song I do know more lyrics to is the 24-Hour Cinderella. Tsunani, I love you. Alright, I'll turn it off. Tsunami, I love you. Todokeyo. It's been so long since I sung that song, so this might be a little rough. I remember. Todokeyo. Hito, you love me. Yeah, that's how it goes, right? I think this one's will work. I think this one's gonna work. It's like seems like this one's gonna work. This one seems fine too. Yeah, shatta. Nani mo kamo shushu da. Nani kamo da. Nani mo kamo. I don't remember. I used to know that song too. Dondake fanfare. Used to know the lyrics to that. That was like the first song I learned how to sing in Japanese. This one seems fine too.
Yes, okay.
Alright. Alright, yes, okay. Kochi wa... Are? ああ、この設定が、この設定か。Is it ga? No, ka. この設定か。These settings. Oh, this one is. Huh? These settings. What is he? What is this go? Where is this? It's like this one is. Huh? Oh, its settings are like it's like the settings are off. Like he's like, oh, the settings. It's the settings. This setting is. It's like kind of like this setting is off. This setting is off. This setting is off. Is wrong. Kind of something like that. It's kind of like trailing off without being very specific about what he's actually talking about. Just like, the settings. This setting. This setting's off. It's wrong. Nandai? How many are left? Hanbun gurai kana? About half, I think. She's back! Tadaima! Sashiri katte kita yo! It's kind of like I brought refreshments. I'm back. I brought refreshments. Or more like I bought refreshments for I bought refreshments for you guys. Sashi ire. Yeah, I bought refreshments for you guys. That's awesome thinking, Tsukasa. Not even Hiyori would have thought to bring refreshments. Or even, yeah, I mean, those who know will know. Oh, Tsukasa, nice! Nice. Did So that's what you. So yeah, the reason you left for that reason. Like, so that's why you left, huh? So that's why you left. Hmm. ここに行っても私がするがないなって思って Yeah, I figured there wasn't anything I could do here. Even though you just said that you could, but oh well, they had more than enough help since all they were doing was just turning off and like putting away the computers that don't work, right? Yeah. I figured there wasn't. It's more like there wasn't anything I could. It's more there wasn't anything for me to do. which makes more sense, right? I figured there wasn't anything for me to do here. There wasn't anything for me to do. There wasn't for me to do here. Kiku no? Kiga. Yeah, I think that's Kiga Kiku na. Teido ishi. Or no, chodo ishi. Skoshi kyukei shiyou ka. So yeah, how thoughtful of you. Kiga Kiku is like, it is considerate, right? Yeah. How thoughtful of you. That's good. How thoughtful of you. This is perfect. Let's take a quick break. Chodo ishi, yeah. Totally perfect. You know, I mean, this part is pretty easy, like this part of the game. But I am very glad that things have been going so well. Like, it's been pretty smooth. You know. Again, nice reprieve from episode 2. We'll see how long it lasts, though, once we start getting into the technical, the proper, like, RPG talk. And talking about pyramid schemes, and we're talking about all that sort of stuff. Fantasy. No, there's not a ton of that in this episode, like despite the fact that it takes place in an RPG, but there's some, a decent amount actually, I guess. Chotto memo tsukarete kita shi ne. My eyes are getting a bit tired too. I mean, it's more like my eyes have gotten a bit tired too. I guess no, it's fine. It's getting a bit. Either way, right? Yeah, my eyes are. This is what you would say in English. You'd say like they're getting. Gotta keep these in sync. I've been really out of sync here.
あんたの場合、いつもの方が目使ってるんだ。
あんたの場合。いつもの方が目使ってるんじゃないの? Although that's not actually what she says. あんたの場合いつもの方が that's, I mean, it's what she kind of, I think, implies, but
あんたの場合、いつもの方が目使ってるんじゃないの?
I think it is like in your case, like this is, isn't this how you're always using your eyes, I think? Yeah, it's like a weird way of saying that. I think it is. I mean, this maybe will be our first sanity check. Because yeah, I do think it's like more like from your perspective, or like for you, like this is how you always use. Isn't this how you always use your eyes? Right. To mean that you're always looking right in front of. This is what you're always doing, which, you know, in this case would be like looking in front of screens, right? いつもの How does she reply to this? I mean, Google Translate wants to say, which doesn't seem right. In your case, don't you usually use your eyes more? いつもの方 Which I guess implies, yeah, I guess it's more right, in the sense of like, don't you usually look at screens more than this, right? Like, isn't this more than, yeah, don't you usually look at screens more than this? Nah, this is different. It's like, it's straining them in a different way, yeah, from usual. So yeah, I think this is good translation, so. Aren't you used to... don't you... don't you tend to look at screens more often than this? I think I just like, but aren't your eyes in front of screens all the time? Yeah, それがさ、いつもと違って。
いやー、それがさ、いつもと違ってな。
何かきついんだよ。Something about... No, this is different. Something about this is straining them. Straining them, yeah. 同感。いつも平気なのにな。Yeah, so it's like I feel the same way. I'm usually fine, but I'm usually fine. It's like even though I'd normally be fine. Yeah, but this time is different. It's a good way to do that. This time is different. It's like, yeah, you've worked hard. You know, I appreciate the hard work. It's probably a good way to say that. Appreciate the hard work. I appreciate your hard work. What am I doing? Your hard work. Man, this song is like really chill. It's making me think of it's not from this game, but it's from makes me think of Mario, like Artist Gallery or whatever it's called, like the N64 DD game. Is it Sunshine Airport at night? What? Didn't expect that. I guess I can kind of hear it now. Yeah, I can hear it now. Soshite higa kure, I think. And now the sun is set. And now it has gotten dark out, which is like higa kure. The day has set. Sun has set. Now the sun has set. I think the reason why I said the sun is set is like, or it's gotten dark out, is because I think it's meant to be later than just sunset at this point. We'll see. I think it's fine. We'll say this. Higa kure. Kure ga kureru, right? The set become dark. Yeah, that's what I thought. So we'll just go with the sun is set. Oh man, my own tiredness is starting to creep in there. Done. $13,613. Finished. I think probably it's better. Finished. Oh, it's so hard. Checking those PCs for their settings and entering in the IP address. No, entering in the credentials for the school Wi-Fi. Or I guess in this case it'd probably be the school Ethernet. What? I don't know. I guess I'm not thinking too. What kind of network setting? I guess they would be just plugging in the Ethernet though. Do you have to do complicated network set? I think. I don't know. Let's not think too hard about it. They need to know the school's Wi-Fi password. That makes more sense. I'll believe that more. I guess there's other network settings you might have to set up, especially on older computers, but it's like, can't you just plug in the Ethernet cable? Maybe I'm over. Maybe I'm showing my ignorance about how Ethernet works. Anyway. Kochimo iwatta yo. I'm done here too. Or I'm finished here too. Otsukaresama desu. Good work. Yeah, Ethernet usually just works if you plug. Yeah, that's like my experience with Ethernet whenever I've used Ethernet. Which, I mean, hasn't been very much, but yeah. Thanks for your help. It's not really thanks for your, it's like, let's go to some out, right? You know. Thanks for your hard work. Oh, it's this song. It's it's Super Mario Hyaidain. Hyaidain. Or is it Hyai? I always forget how you say that one. Hyaidain, right? Hyaidain. Oh no, this is my Brad. I'm thinking of Super Mario World. This is Bomb Battlefield. Yeah, Super Mario Hydain. That is that's Super Mario World, right? It's this song, right? Yeah, my bad, my bad. Let's just listen to this anyway. Although, is it gonna be you can't copyright this, right? This, you know, or it's probably fine, right? Yeah, athletics. Okay, I need to probably talk. I was just listening to it. That has been a while since I've heard this song. Whoa, it's that time already. It's that time already. I'm just kind of listening to it and it's like, I'm kind of like, I haven't heard it in so long, so I'm just kind of surprising myself that like, man, I actually understand the Japanese in it. So, just kind of having a little bit of a moment. Blackout. Okay, well, that's enough of that. It's pitch blackout. 終わりましたし、それぞれ兼ねないといけませんね。It's like 終わりましたし、now that we're done, we better start heading home. I think the reason I was thinking of Super Mario Hydain is because there's a lot of song parodies also of Bomb Battlefield as well. There was like one that I remember from forever ago by like SMG4 back when I would watch SMG4, which was like in high school. I remember he had like a Bomb Battlefield remix. And I'm sure if I watched it now, I'd be like, man, that was kind of stupid, but you know. Okay, where are we at? Where are we at? I'm getting a little distracted. あー、ちょい待って。一回テストするから。So it's like, hold on, I gotta give it I gotta do it like ikai, one test. I'm gonna do one test. I've gotta give it a test. I guess I say I'm gonna test it out. I understand why, because it's like the fitting in that one test part is like, let me just try one thing, right? Let me give it one test. I guess let me give it one test is a good way to say that. Hold on a sec. Let me give it one test. Famous last words. Let me give it one test.あんたいつの間にネットゲー何回入れてたのよ? Like when did you いつの間に like when did you bring in that net game? Like yeah, but it's like where the hell did that what? Since when did you have that net game? Since when did you have that net game with you basically like Since when did you have that net game with you?
あんたいつの間にネトゲなんか入れてたのよ。
Actually, how far are we to it? We're close to Puzzle Plank Galaxy. I think I gotta make it. Puzzle Plank Galaxy. I would listen to that like... There was a puzzle... Is that... Well, let me... I'm getting so distracted. There was like a Kinro Mosaic remix of Puzzle Plank Galaxy that I would like watch a ton. And I think I played it for like 3 hours straight and I just listened to it the whole time. Gotta listen to it, it's good. I don't know how I managed to listen to this for 3 hours straight. It's just like I guess I just became part of my my brain blocked it out, I guess. Okay. Oh, you remember this one? And it just loops at this point. I also saw another one that I watched a lot of. The Dekomori Des. Yeah, this one's good too. Yeah, it's like, what's a net cafe without net games? Man. Oh, it's there. There we go. It's Lucky Star Universe. Title card drop. Is there any other ones I'm gonna get distracted by? There was another one that I really liked. It was like a Dr. Kasumin. It's another good one. This one's a little newer though. あ、それで CM になってるやつ? Ah, is that the one that's in all the commercials? Yeah. Is that the one that's in all the commercials? This is gonna get me probably in trouble. Like, this stream is gonna get all messed up. Hopefully not. Is that the one in all the commercials? It's CM になってるやつ. そうだよ. Sure is. Rockste LSU, Louisiana State University. What are some other good ones? There was like Super Poi Hayaidain. That was a good one too. This is from Konkore Hentai Collection. SU. Lucky Star Universe. Abbreviated, it's LSU. Oh. Yeah, Kongtai Collection mentioned. There was also Panpaka Pan. That was also a good one. Yeah, this one was a good one. Mo osoi desu kara, hodo ni shite oite kudasai ne. It's already pretty late. Hodo shite. Yes, let's please keep it in moderation, right? Let's not get carried away. So let's please not get carried away. Yeah. I'm only just going to log in. We know that's a lie. We know it. I know. Oh, if we're gonna be listening, I'm so distracted. We gotta listen to more just my nonsense. You guys ever heard of the new Forest Temple music? That's a good video. It's a good video. It was like some guy was making the new Forest Temple music. It's so good. It's like some guy's like interpretation of what should be like the new Ocarina of Time Forest Temple music.
It re do 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 it re do 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 ooh da do it re ooh da do it re it re it re it re it re it re do 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 it re do 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 ooh da do it re ooh da do it re.
That's like one of them. There's like two other songs he has.
Re 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 re
大丈夫かな
do do it do 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 it do 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 it do 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 it do 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 do
Yeah.
do it do 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 it do 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 it do 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 it do do it
Let
do
me think she hears. She says it.
do it do 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 do
It's
do
kind of like a.
do 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 do.
Yeah, it's kind of like that. That was the end of the new Forest Temple. There's like a version where somebody actually made like a proper. Because this guy, despite the fact that it sounds weird, it's like this guy was a visionary. Like somebody made like Ocarina of Time music out of it, and it was actually like came out really good.
Re it re.
No. Can we get the new? I think this is it. Somebody actually made it into proper like OOT music. And it actually came out pretty good. Like this guy's yeah. 또 요스쿤가 스테이크를 탄다면 다이조버래요. Have done so much. I guess it's like, well, they've done it. 스테이크를 it's like they've done it, so it's okay. So yeah, I think they've done so much. It's fine. I get what I was going for there. Done so much. So it's fine. So it should be. So it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Do I like that? Do I want to? It feels like that's not quite the proper. 1369.
Do 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 do.
Like it's like they've done it, so it's okay. Like
Do 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 do.
as in implying like they figured it, they solved the problem, so it's okay. So yeah, I guess they've done so much. Yona-chan, you can Shitekuretan. I guess it could be kind of like a little bit like a they know what they're doing kind of idea. It's like they've done all this, right? So it should be okay. Know what they're doing, so it'll be fine. I think that's the idea. Okay, back to actual music. I guess know what they're doing. It'll be fine. We'll go with that. Okay. Tabun, 治ったとは思うけど、She's probably now. What? I'm not used to seeing that as meaning correct. To get no, right? To come right, to get cured, to be promoted to have one. Tabun now. It's like they're probably fixed, but why is she saying it that way? Why is he saying it that way? It's like everything should work fine, but like they should be fixed now. I guess he's saying like it's kind of like I think they're fixed now, as in like we don't need to play the game, but you know, kind of like this trailing off of like, oh, but I guess it couldn't hurt to make sure, right? I think they're probably fixed by now, but oh wait, no. My bad. This is the one that influences the choices later. That influences like a scene coming up. Yeah, this is the one that influences that. I think they're probably fixed by now, but Nettoge o miru. Watch the net game. Sorosoro kaerou. Better go home. PC no check o suru. Check the PCs. Okay. You know, it is getting a little late. So I think what we'll do is we will, what song is this? I remember this song. This is a Galaxy 2 song. This is the Yoshi song, right? We gotta listen to Puzzle Plank. I gotta know what it sounds like. It's pretty good. It's kind of missing that energy though. Although maybe the song later on gets it. Okay, well, we did. That'll be for me to listen to on my own. But yeah, I think we'll call it here. got some good progress. And thanks everybody for coming out. I'll try to do now that I think we're gonna call it as like now episode 3 work is officially begun, right? Officially in earnest. So I'll try to do some more streams of episode 3. Still got the episode 2 playthrough streams to do. I'm not sure how RGO overloaded that might be, but we'll see how that goes. We got 2 things going on. But yeah, lots more to come in this future as I continue to work on episode 3. But yeah, getting pretty late, getting pretty tired, so we'll call it here. Thanks everybody.